I want the world in my hands.
Hey guys, it's Lily, and I'm back with the always fabulous Emily, and we have our end of the year dance. So I did her makeup, and then I did my makeup,
and then I helped with her powder.
Yeah, because I can't do powder, like loose powder. So anyway, yeah.
I'm inspecting my face.
Yeah, that's what this video is.
That's what this video is. If you want to see how my transformation occurs.
So we're using this Clinique loose powder, and Emily's applying it to herself because I kind of hate loose powders. So she's kind of the master of this, but she wanted a lighter look, so I'm just letting her apply her loose powder just instead of a foundation or a BB or CC cream. And this also helps keep your face matte throughout the whole night, and it's just a great little thing to use instead of foundation or a BB or CC cream if you want a lighter look. So now I'm just using this e.l.f. concealer stick, and we're applying this to under her eyes. So I'm just going to be doing this to her other eye as well, and I'm going to be blending it with the brush as well as with my ring finger, just to reduce any streaking and just to make this look a lot more natural. And I like to use my ring finger because it's really gentle and it won't bother your skin under your eye in any way, just because the skin under your eye is really gentle, so the ring finger doesn't damage it as much as it would if you're using, say, your index finger. So now I'm using the 24 Hour Superstay Liquid Concealer by Maybelline. And I just like to use liquid concealers more than the stick concealers for any acne or blemishes, because it does, this one in fact actually stays longer because it is a Superstay concealer, but it's also easier just to work with, and it covers up acne more, in my opinion, than a stick concealer does. So I'm just using this to cover up any blemishes, and I'm just blending through it with my ring finger. And Emily's looking at herself and talking. So now I'm just doing the rest of the concealer and looking at herself again. And now I'm just going to comb out her eyebrows. And I'm just using a lash and comb brush. You can get these pretty much anywhere, and this is one of my beauty essentials. So I'm just combing her eyebrows up and then just to the side. And I like doing this so much more than actually filling in your eyebrows because it does look more natural. So now I'm using this Lancome palette. So I'm starting out with Latte for an all-over base, and I'm just applying this to both of her eyes, just all over her eye, like on the lid and above the lid under her brow bone. And I will also be doing this under her brow bone as well, just to define the brow and just make it look more prominent. And now I'm just using the Wave Colors, the matte color, for a lid, and then the Mannequin in Shimmer as on the outer and inner corners of her eyes. And you can't really tell, but I am putting it on the outer and inner corners. And then I'm going back to the wave in the center of her eye, just as a little highlight. And I'm just putting on the new black on the outer corner of her eye, and I'm just applying this to give it a more smoky eye look. So I'm just cleaning up her eye with a Q-tip because a little bit of powder did fall, so now Emily's kind of pointing out what she wants. And I'm fixing her eye a little bit, and I'm adding a little bit of the Mannequin and black in her crease, just to give a little crease color and add a little contouring. And alright, so I just fixed up her eye, and right about here is when I realized that I forgot to do her other eye, and by I realized it, I mean Emily realized that I forgot to do her other eye, so now she's asking about it. And I feel kind of dumb, so I'm just doing her other eye now, and I'm just copying everything I did on the first eye to the second eye. And I don't know if you guys do this, but I feel the ultimate struggle when I don't do them at the same time, and then I kind of forget what I did, and I can never make the first eye look exactly like the second eye. There are always some like little minor discrepancies that drive me absolutely crazy. So now Emily's just making sure that her eyes look even, and they probably don't, but whatever. So now I'm just getting a eyeliner brush, and I just dipped it in a little bit of water and put it in the new black, and I'm just using that as an eyeliner. And I honestly prefer gel and this form of eyeliner much more than I do regular liquid liners, because it's just so much easier and you have so much more control. And this is actually a little life hack for you guys. If you don't have any gel liner, you can just dip your liner brush into little water and then put it in whatever eyeshadow you want, and you just use that color as your liner. So now I'm just doing this to both of her eyes to give her a little liner and just to make her eyelashes look a little longer. But I'm not going all out and like going super crazy with a huge cat eye or whatever, because again, I just wanted this to be kind of a light, simple look. So now I'm just using a smudge brush to smudge any little imperfections in the wing and eyeliner and the rest of the eye. And I'm just perfecting anything on the eye, and I'm probably going to come back to that in a bit. Yeah. So now Emily's looking at the terror that is her eyes. So there is some eyeshadow that fell below her eyeline, because when you don't tap off your brush, that just kind of happens, and I kind of forgot. So now I'm just using my concealer brush again just to get rid of the black under her eyes. So this is so much easier and better than using just like cleaning off under her eye with like makeup remover, just because you can just have more control and you don't have to redo all the concealer under your eye plus all the rest of the makeup and use more powder. So yeah, this is my preferred method of fixing eye makeup. So now I'm just going back to the liner and just making them look more even, which, ladies, we all know this is the ultimate struggle. So now I'm just fixing it a bit more with some more concealer and just putting some final touch-ups on her eye makeup. So now here's where I ask Emily if she wants to use the lash curler. She doesn't, so I'm using the Pumped Up Colossal mascara instead, since she was pretty deathly scared of that lash curler. So I'm just applying this to her upper lashes on both sides, just to make her eyelashes look super long and amazing, but her lashes are already pretty curly, so she doesn't need much, but her lashes are kind of blonde, so we're just using this to darken her eyelashes as well. So I'm just fixing any mascara that got on top of her eyelid and on top of the eyeshadow. So I'm just smudging it out with my finger, and you can't really tell, and I'm also using a smudge brush just so you can't tell and so it looks neat. And just make sure you let your eyelashes dry before you look up or anything, just to avoid this in the future. So I'm just combing out her eyelashes to reduce any clumps, because I'm not a huge fan of clumps, but they kind of just happen when you use this specific mascara. Okay, so that's it for this makeup video. I hope you liked Emily's makeup, and this is kind of the final look.
I wonder